And good evening to both of you. Just an incredible showing. Just about 15 minutes ago, this massive crowd all stopped their chants and prayed like in the traditional Muslim way. Now here we are outside Brooklyn Borough Hall. Take a look at this massive crowd, estimated right now by one of these cops on the scene to be 2,000 to 3,000 people. Yes, we've seen these protests in the last week, but this one's different because this is not just members of the Muslim community, but deli and bodega workers that serve as the core principals and stops in this city that people go to for their comfort food, for a quick glass of milk. So what do? They stopped and closed their stores today to send a message to the Trump administration and really show what it would be like if immigrants weren't in this country. Those are the cheers of hundreds of Yemeni-run bodega owners and workers from across the 5 boroughs who gathered at Borough Hall in Brooklyn today, meaning they locked up their stores to have their voices heard. What do you hope to accomplish in Brooklyn?
We hope to accomplish a very strong message to the administration. One
of those stores was the S1 Deli in Lower Manhattan, run by 24-year-old Haran Zakari, a Yemeni American we first introduced you to on Sunday.
First time in 30 years this has been closed.
And he's not lying. The locks had to be changed ahead of the clock striking noon because they were actually stuck from non-use. Zakari and 1,000 other stores that closed today have a very specific message for the president and those who support the travel ban of 7 predominantly Muslim countries.
It would show exactly what the immigrants do to this country and what we stand for and how we play a role in every little community.
While business was busy at first inside, at noon the signs alerting customers went up and the doors were locked.
These guys are a productive part of the neighborhood.
While customers gathered outside to share their personal messages of support.
Like supporting my son, he's like my dad. Something special, man. He's here for the people here. If he leaves, I'm going to follow him. That's how important it is.
You may remember Zakari's story, a natural-born U.S. citizen whose wife and 1-year-old daughter are stuck in Yemen. Zakari had begun the process of bringing them here, but it's unclear now of when that can actually happen. When do you hope to have her here?
As soon as possible.
All right.
The sooner the better. I'm sure Mr. Trump would want the same if he was in my shoes.
And again, a live look right now from Air 11. And what is so incredible to see this from that vantage point is that we got here around 3 o'clock this afternoon, and there were just a few dozen people here. And now you can see from above just how much this has grown. Again, estimated to be 2,000 to 3,000 people. Back here from our vantage point on top of our live truck, you're looking at the steps of Borough Hall. There's been a variety of speakers this evening, including the City Council Speaker, Melissa Mark Viverito, Letitia James, as well as Scott Stringer. And what is going to happen the rest of this evening is at 8 o'clock tonight, these workers all plan to leave this area, go back to their stores, and actually reopen at 8 o'clock tonight, hoping that they got their message across today. We are live in downtown Brooklyn. I'm Dan Manarino, Pix 11 News.
All right, Dan, thank you so much from the scene there. Well, the NYPD